Kim and Wayne. We've been traveling since 2008, in between raising our kids and juggling time off from our jobs to go and explore. We've always enjoyed finding ways to travel on a shoestring budget to both local places as well as overseas destinations, in order to fully immerse ourselves into the cultures, foods and sights of everywhere we go. 2020 really taught us how to try and bloom where we were planted, as traveling to new destinations was completely out of bounds, and we kind of realized just how fortunate we've been over the past few years to have visited all the beautiful places that we've been to.
It's a Bertie reserve guests only.
We're going to a reserve guests only place. I feel special.
We never go to places like that.
Yay! Look how awesome this is.
So you put your things into
Nice. We've even got soap in the towel. I think you guessed what time it is. It's vodka and gin o'clock down by the dry river. Look who came to visit us. There's a whole family. It's so cute. We had such an amazing evening. We had a braai outside and I cooked some of our veggies, and then this whole herd of elephants came past, and then like while we were sitting there now that we could still hear another elephant. I think he had an upset stomach though, just saying. Don't ask me how I know that. Anyway, and then this hyena walked past and it was just fantastic, and it's just so beautiful out here, and I'm really glad that we booked. The toilets are a little bit far, so if I need a wee in the night, I may just go outside. I'm not walking by myself all the way to the toilets. Yeah, we're in tent number 2, and the toilets are a little bit of a walk. So let's hope I don't need a wee in the night. Night. Ah! Today we got clever. We thought it's a far better idea to just make the coffee here, and then we'll just be a tad late at leaving, like by 5 minutes.
Not as much fun.
It's not as much fun because we're not at a nice picnic site, but we don't care right now. Although I see he's still using that thing that we don't know how to use.
Note yours with this pot.
Ah, yes.
And I'm making mine that.
Okay, I like that, thank you. Okay, we are off. It is 6:15. Just seen a Cory bustard.
The largest flying bird on earth.
It's like a small ostrich.
Yeah. A streamlined ostrich.
Yeah, it's even got a little punk hairdo. I want my life to be Cory bustard speed. But imagine just walking around your garden at that speed, looking around. So because we've been stuck out here in the bush, we obviously didn't have any access to the president's speech last night, but we have heard from friends and family what the new level 4 lockdown regulations are. Thank goodness we don't actually have to pack up and go home, because I think we would be very bleak. So what we're doing is, we did stay last night at Tamboti camp, which is very beautiful, but we did find that because the riverbed was dry, there also wasn't a lot of game up there. You know, we did a morning drive today, and we did see a lot of buffalo and kudu and things like that, but we're wanting to sort of get to the western side of the park. So we went to the open gate reception and we asked them if they had anything available at Olifants camp, which they did. Yes. And so we are, it's now 11:46, we are making our way to the eastern side of the park, to Olifants for one night, and then tomorrow we will head up to Tsenze private camp, which will be quite nice, and there we will be camping. But I think tonight we'll have a bit of a treat, because they had a nice, what is it?
Full chalet.
A full chalet. They've got a chalet available, so, and we have a bathroom attached, and it's got a beautiful view over the river, and I'm sure we'll see lots of elephants and that as well. So yeah, we are now just heading to the other side, and hopefully we'll see some interesting game in the meantime, something wild and woolly, and we might stop along the way somewhere if we find a nice hide or a picnic spot. We will stop and make ourselves some lunch. We found 4 ground hornbills. They look like they're looking for some breakfast. Oh, look who we found.
We're going to call him Notch.
Why? Oh, he has a notchy ear.
Look at his ear. Whoa! Look at all these elephants. This is a massive herd of elephants.
Besides the one planted at Lower Sabi, this is the first wild baobab I've seen since we got here. Aren't they beautiful? Right, it's lunchtime. We decided to come here to Rattlepon Hide. I was expecting this huge thing, but it's so little and hidden away, but it's looking over some water, which is the first water we've seen in a while in this river. So this should be quite a quaint little lunch. Welcome to Kim and Wayne's lunchtime restaurant. So for lunch today we have ham, we have gherkins, peppers, kombucha, my favorite flavor in the whole world, coconut, blue cheese, Pravita, and the trusty South African biltong. I think it's going to be great, especially with that view. So we've just arrived at Olifants Rest Camp. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Look at our little rondavel we have for the night. This is so very cute. It's our little kitchen over here. We've got a little lookout point. We actually thought that we were going to be looking over the river, but I think there's quite a lot of these, so they had to squeeze us all in. But it's still very cool. It's beautiful here, but it was a long drive in like the heat of the day. I think we've both gotten sunburned through the windscreen. If you can avoid driving in the middle of the day, this was winter and today was 33. I cannot imagine how hot it must be in summer. So definitely try and get to your camps early as possible. And then during the heat of the day, I think the best place to be is wallowing in a swimming pool or sitting on your veranda, because like driving around's ludicrous and you don't see any animals anyway. So I think we're gonna put our feet up here for the afternoon and just chillax a little bit. We're all checked in and settled and we are refreshed. We're gonna go and take a walk down and look for the view, because apparently Olifants has one of the prettiest views of all of the places in the park. It's been such a long time since we were last here. I'll be quiet now. It is actually just too beautiful for words up here. Like, you have to come see it for yourself. So pretty. All these animals are coming down to drink at the water late afternoon, and the pink sunlight is sort of catching them. Oh wow, look at all the bats coming out. They're coming out the bat box. Ah, that was well timed. That's incredible. How do they all fit in that box? That's crazy.
Yeah, they're called bat hotels. You put them outside your...
That's what I could smell the whole time.
Yeah, so they're bat hotels. You put them outside your buildings, and then the bats go in there rather than inside your house, where they can...
That's so clever. So cute.
Their dung causes a...
smell.
Yeah, a fungus that grows in it, which can affect your health.
Yeah, that would suck. It's crazy to think that sitting in the car all day driving can take this much out of you. We are absolutely exhausted. And tomorrow we head to Tsenze camp, which is wild and rustic. I don't think there's any electricity or any of the luxuries of life. So it actually should be quite nice to be out in the wilderness for a bit. But for now, we sleep. Morning. We had a bit of a late start this morning. I think we just needed to catch up on some sleep. I have like bags under my eyes. Oopsie, I think I'm going the wrong way. Anyway, well worth it, because I thought that I'd quickly run down to the view at the viewing deck and try and see if I can catch a nice sunrise photo. Oh wow, two little starlings also here to watch the sunrise. This is going to be epic. It was, I don't know what I'm saying. I will do camera packing. Definitely not a morning person.